Montgomery College is the biggest community college in Maryland, more than 56,000 students.
Financial aid working to pay back the financial aid.
Working hard to put themselves through school.
I saved a little bit from high school and I'm currently working right now.
These students say they pay about $2,000 a semester.
I'm working hard at school and after I get out to stay in school.
The News4 ITeam started investigating Montgomery College after receiving multiple letters from staffers telling us they think the school's president, Dr. Darian Pollard, spends too much money on travel and transportation. The ITeam obtained a copy of Dr. Pollard's contract, which shows she receives a $281,000 salary and gets an additional $3,000 housing allowance each month for her home in Germantown. The school's Board of Trustees also agreed to pay for all of her work-related travel and for her wife to accompany her. The records we obtained show Dr. Pollard spent more than $70,000 since 2013 traveling to cities like Napa, Fort Lauderdale, and nearly 40 other destinations. We even found a hotel receipt showing a $1,700 charge for 5 days at the Marriott Wardman in D.C., just 20 miles from her house, because the school says she helped host a conference here. While county and federal policy prohibits employees from using taxpayer money to upgrade their flights, we found the rules at Montgomery College are different. Records show Dr. Pollard spent more than $6,000 upgrading seats because the school says she needs to use her laptop, and her wife has pain from knee replacement surgery. They also spent another $3,700 on their extra and overweight baggage. One example, $3,400 just for airfare for a trip last year to Honolulu and Austin. That doesn't include the $495 they spent on their 5 extra bags for a work conference. After spending $2,700 at the hotel in Hawaii, they spent another $2,700 at the Four Seasons in Austin, racking up $500 on room service, including an $80 breakfast and a $49 dinner. The same night, Dr. Pollard submitted a receipt for another $127 dinner.
That's ridiculous. It should be going back here to the people who are actually paying, to the professors who are working really hard.
We also found at least 40 receipts for a pricey car service, including multiple trips to the airport at about $175 a pop each way.
From WAMU 88.5 at American University in Washington, welcome to the Kojo Nandi Show.
And another $292 for a 15-mile ride to DC's public radio station.
The average student who comes to my college is receiving Pell Grants.
When she was interviewed on how to make community college more affordable.
To make college affordable, not only for just students, but also their families in order to help them be successful.
A round-trip taxi ride, the ITeam calculated, would have cost less than a third of that price.
We're all working towards trying to even pay for the tuition, and the fact that she has all this money is just kind of ridiculous.
Students question why she was even using the car service when the college is also paying $850 a month for her Infiniti Q70, plus all her gas, maintenance, parking, and insurance, more than $45,000 on her car alone since 2013.
I definitely feel like it should go 110% back to the students.
Someone works for all the money. No one gets money for free.
Both Dr. Pollard and the Board of Trustees declined our request for an on-camera interview. A spokesman told us in an email the college can afford the president's trips, which have improved the college's visibility and helped foster strategic opportunities and partnerships that yield grants, scholarships, employee training agreements, and more. He said the Montgomery College Board of Trustees greatly values Dr. Darian Pollard's vision and leadership of the college and resolutely supports Dr. Pollard's management initiatives, strategic partnership advances here at home and abroad, and stewardship of resources and service to our students and community. But we also receive complaints from staffers who want to know why the school is now paying more than $10,000 a month for yet another vehicle, this time an SUV, and an off-duty police officer to pick Dr. Pollard up at home and drive her to work each day. Even though the college has its own unarmed campus security, records we obtained show that starting in February, the college began paying $52 an hour for this armed driver to work between 10 to 15 hours a day. While drivers are not unusual, the International Association of Campus Law Enforcement tells the ITeam there are very few university or college presidents who have armed details on a daily basis. Montgomery College told the ITeam that the Board of Trustees hired the armed driver after receiving credible threats against Dr. Pollard. When the ITeam pressed for more details, the school showed us documents about a man who, quote, appeared to be homeless, who tried to gain access here at the administrative offices at the college, and documents about a website that used a racial slur against Dr. Pollard when she first became president of the school 6 years ago. Since hiring the armed driver, the school says Dr. Pollard has seen a tweet and a separate Facebook post using insensitive language about her. The school asked us not to publish these documents, citing safety concerns. The college receives 50% of its funding from Montgomery County taxpayers, so we went to County Executive Ike Leggett to get his take on armed security.
It's not something that you can take lightly, and you don't want to second guess this, and so the amount of money that we're talking about is relatively small if you end up with incidents that I think can lead to greater harm.